Hello, family, friends, and fans. I'm Fletcher Rhoden, and this is Shoulder to Shoulder, Track by Track. So, as I often do, I go through my albums track by track on consecutive days, presenting video rundowns such as this one. Each one of them has a link below to the song that I'm discussing, so you can hear it for yourself, see if you don't agree. Maybe you do agree, maybe you disagree. You're welcome to add your comments below, but I'll respond in kind. So kind is the operative word. All right. Um, if you want to hear the whole album, by the way, you can go to the overview webisode of this track by track miniseries installment, and there's a full uh, song list of the whole record. Or you can wait and be delighted day by day and do like a Lent thing, whatever you like. Okay, so we move on to the third song of my new record. This is definitely my Steely Dan kind of record. I make no bones about it. And it's not like I'm changing my act every 6 months. I do a lot of music and I like different kinds of music. No one wants to record the same song every time. No one wants to write the same song every time. No one wants to listen to the same song every time. So why should I do the same thing over and over again? And if you're as admittedly hyper productive as I am, then you got to change things up. So I came to the sort of same conclusion I think that Billy Joel came to, which is let every record be kind of different. So this is my Steely Danish kind of record, really slick pop in a jazzy jazz pop kind of a way, a bit of a R&B feel to it. New York kind of slick thing. So here we are anyway on the third song on what would be side one if you did that, you know, time machine thing. It's called Operation Love. Now, this song is very much in keeping with the theme, the leitmotif of the record, which is an analogous relationship between military jargon and romance. So I thought of it as love militarized. Uh, remember that about a year ago, in the spring of 2025, I was in Medellin, Colombia, when Operation Iron Hammer hit. And that's basically the beginning of the troubles we're having now. And it's just military talk was in the air, you know? But I did not want to write an anti war album like some kind of 60s hippie type person. Sorry, Bob. But I just didn't want to do that, you know. Instead, I used all this military sense that was floating in the air and made it about romances. Because for me, love has always been war. Anyway, so we come to song number three, Operation Love, and this very much captures the spirit of the whole leitmotif of love militarized. I mean, it's all. Here's the chorus: all in, let's roll. Boots on the ground, support from above. Launching Operation Love. Okay, so it's basically, I mean, it's totally analogous, military and romance. But it's really about the romance, not about the military. So, something else that's interesting about this song is at the time last year, in the spring, Ringo Starr, who you may or may not know, as an ex member of a '60s band, he released a country album. Okay, and I never really heard any of it. I think I watched one video once, but I know he had a country album, and I remember thinking as I was walking down the hill from this condo I was renting. You walk down the hill to the grocery store to get supplies, and I remember thinking anybody can write a Ringo Starr song. Anybody, anybody who could write a song for Ringo. And I remember just where I was heading down the hill because Medellin is a very steep valley. I remember thinking, you know, peace to every boy, love to every girl, peace and love all over the world. And I thought that could be Ringo's new hit. And of course, I was joking with myself because I don't have anybody else to joke with. And I was on my way to the store, joking, laughing to myself about the funny Ringo Starr song I had written. But by the time I went to the grocery store and got back to the condo, I decided I'm going to use that. First of all, it's a bit of a goof, it's a bit of an inside joke, but also it's not terrible. It's good for a bridge. This song, Operation Love, has two bridges, and this is the first, actually, the first of the two bridges. I don't like to just do the same song over and over again. I don't want to be limited to verse, chorus, bridge, out. I'll do two bridges. I'll do three bridges. I'll do one chord. I'll do anything as long as it's not 1 4 5 verse, chorus, bridge. Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you want to stretch out. So I was stretching out on Operation Love, and I just thought this is perfect for this. Thematically, it works. Lyrically, it works. It is totally a goofball Beatle Ringo. I'm going to say it's an homage, but I'm kind of ridiculing it. But I think it turns out to be sort of an homage. And to make it more of an homage, I did it, you can, in that part of the song, and it's the only time I ever do this in any modern recording that I know of, I used flugelhorns. Okay? There's synthesizer, but it's, you know, because it's really so Penny Lane-ish, so Beatlish. Only the Beatles would use flugelhorns, and only in a unabashed Beatle ripoff artist would use a flugelhorn sound. Except in this case, I just felt not only did it work, but it's kind of a double Beatle burn. Because honestly, the whole peace to every boy, I didn't sing it in the Ringo voice. I didn't. I tried to sing it straight and play it straight. But know in your heart that in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, peace to every boy, love to every girl, and I'm laughing about it. I'm laughing myself stiff. Now, maybe you guys aren't laughing. Maybe you think I'm a jerk. If you love the Beatles the way a lot of people do, and look, I know the Beatles well. I know their stuff. I can go into that territory. If you want to hear me doing the Beatles, uh, the Wendy Theory, the Wendy Theory from a couple years ago. That's me doing like early Beatles stuff. Good record, actually. Anyway, so check out this one though. It's fun. Um, it's uh, it encapsulates the. It's got a little bit more of a West Coast feel to it. I keep talking about New York when I mention this record because it really feels New Yorky to me, but it's not all New York. This one is a West Coast with the acoustic guitars and the easy laid back kind of. It's a Laurel Canyon kind of a timbre to it, I think. Let me know what you think. Let me know below in the content in the comment section. If you if you respond, I'll respond in kind. So kind is the key word there. But it's fun music. I hope you like it. Tune in tomorrow for another song analysis, breaking down track by track my brand new pop album, Shoulder to Shoulder, right here on my YouTube channel. So tune in then, and until then, bye, Mary.